Cisco Packet Tracer application that we will use to make a simulation of network. In this application, we have some devices, cables, and PCs. The tools are router, switches, hub, wireless devices, and connection. And also some of these one emulation, custom-made devices, and multi-user connection. For the first exercise, I will make a peer-to-peer connection and client server. Peer-to-peer connection consists of two PCs. We click on the end devices, this one, and then you can use PC, desktop, or laptop. Here, I will use two laptops, drag and drop on the display screen. After that, we use the cable. The name of cable is copper crossover. Click. We choose fast Ethernet. And then double click on the laptop. Choose desktop. Click IP configuration and write the IP address and subnet mask. For example, and then click on subnet mask. The value of subnet mask will appear automatically, and the IP address we use IP class C with the number 192.168.1.1 and then close. Do the same on the next laptop or PCs. The next laptop, we can use the same class of IP address. The network ID is same, but the host ID must be different. If the first laptop we use number 1, so the next laptop we use number 2, and etc. The subnet mask is automatically. Then close. We can add some node in here. Peer to peer. And then to check the connection, we will use this one. Like an envelope, click this one. For example, we will send a message from laptop 0 to laptop 1. Click in here and then here. If the result is successful, so your network is cracked. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to make a client-server connection that consists of one PC server, three PC clients, and one printer. Don't forget, in client-server connection, we have to put a concentrator switch. And then we connect all of the devices using cable. The name of cable is copper straight-through cable. Fast Ethernet, Fast Ethernet. Do the same way to all devices. After that, we have to configure all of the IP addresses. Start from the server. Double-click the server and choose desktop. Click IP configuration. Here, we will use the IP address class C with the number for the third digit of IP classes. We will use the number 20. The host ID we will use from 10, and then click the subnet mask and then fill the gateway. Because we use the network ID 192.168.20, so the default gateway we use the same network ID. With the different host ID. For the default gateway, we will use 1 and then close. Configure all of the IP addresses for the clients and printer. Do the same way. The server uses the host ID is 10 and the client we will start from 11. The default gateway are same. Next, the second client. The third client. And don't forget to configure the IP address for the printer too. Config fast Ethernet and then fill the IP and the subnet mask. After that, we have to check the connection between all of the devices. Start from the server, desktop, and then choose command prompt. To check the connection to the other clients, we will use the command ping space the IP address of the client. For example, we will check the IP address of client 1. Enter. If the result is reply, so the connection is good. We can do the checking for all of the clients by the same way. For example, we will check the connection to the printer. If the connection is good, we will close the desktop and then we can check the connection by sending a message using this envelope. Click the envelope and then send the message, for example, from server and client 2. If the result is successful, so our connection is good. There is nothing wrong. Do the same way if we want to check from the clients to the server. For example, from the client 3 to the server. The result is successful. Or we can check by pressing this one. Click auto capture or play. We can see the process of the exchanging information in the connection. Okay, let's try it by yourself. Good luck.